10 points on second chance opportunities. He also said they have more shot attempts than us. That is very rare for the Celtics this season. New York has attempted 47 shots to Boston's 42, and you know how big Coach is on shot margin.
Again, elimination game for the Celtics. The Knicks want to get some rest. A lot at play here.
Hart with a 3 over Cornette. Cornette is starting the second half. He did not the game. And Porzingis starts the second half on the bench. Towns is on Cornette. White sizing him up. Holiday makes a move and Brunson defends.
Distant minutes in that first half. That's his third miss from the free throw line.
He does snare the loose ball. And Brown goes right at Brunson. Tip in, Cornette.
Cornette's been great, and especially with Porzingis not giving you anything. Right now, you're just trying to find something.
Brunson will make a move, ball knocked away, loose the diving save by Brown. It's picked up, White. Horford, the cutting Brown, knifing his way inside. Career low 30% from 3, but tonight from 3. 6 of 10. Knicks 13 of 15. Brown again.
But if you're New York, you want to be within striking distance, a one-possession game early on here in the third quarter, and your offense clicking.
Hart's got it, and Cornette comes out on him. Here's Bridges, tailed by Holiday, getting some help from Cornette. Hart 3.
That's got to be if you're Cornette and Holiday.
Josh Hart with 18. There's a 3 from outside. Josh Hart in these playoffs has been one of the top.
The absolute heart of this.
Brunson and him have a long-term relationship dating back to Villanova, and Brunson often jokes that he's a 2-year-old, but he's a man on the court, and Coach said he has a huge heart. All he cares about is the team, and his rebounding, it's off the charts, and in the biggest moments too, but now it's the shooting and the rebounding, gentlemen.
White throws NBA.com/ID. He has, but also White has scored so well, goes 1 and 2 at the stripe right there.
8 of 13 from the free throw line for the Celtics, 61%.
Brunson. Cornette is tethered to him. Shot clock at 5. Hart. He'll thrust his way inside, working into Holiday. Holiday's got the rebound. Oh, knocked away. Look at Hart dive on the floor, and Holiday 2, and White takes it up and off, and a collision. Game high, 20.
One of 2 for White.
You mentioned that Brunson picked up those 3 fouls in this third quarter. Brunson will drive. Seed in the Eastern Conference. Quick cut on the inbound. Now. Reg, we've talked a lot about the come from behind win.
Well, again, this kind of you never give up. You're never out of a game. I mean, being down 20 in games 1 and 2 on the road and finding ways to win. Remarkable.
They've only trailed by 5, as many as 5.
Ready, 1 steal for Robinson.
45 of the 72 Boston points from either Brown or White. Next highest scorer's got 7. That's Horford. Brunson to Hart. Sneaks one inside to Towns, knocked away.
If you're the Celtics, you mentioned the 2 guys that are leading them offensively. Who's going to be the third along for the ride?
Towns with a limited shot clock, rebound by White. It's off to Holiday. White, big night from 3, and he continues that way, lacing.
Keeping New York, and again, a lot of those came from Robinson.
Brunson has got 13, 6 of 13 from the floor. The switch, and Brown is on him. 3, Brunson. Rebound, Pritchard.
Well, number one, we could talk about how well Brown has shot the ball and played offensively, but his defense just as good.
White fouled his. He had to rise more than ever, and he's answered it with his 21 points. 7 rebounds, 6 assists.
2 free throws. He's already up.
In game 4, 6 and 11 from 3. Scored 11 in the third. The Knicks have scored a total of 9 in the third. Brunson to Hart. Cornette comes out, and Hart drives right at him. Cornette with his 3rd block. Playoffs a couple days ago in New York in game 4. Brown working through traffic. Pritchard with a 3.
And again, how Boston is scoring right now, it's starting with their defense.
The Celtics on an 11-0 run. Under 7 to go in the third. Towns doubled. Hart picked up by Cornette. Holiday is all sticky defense on Brunson. Shot clock at 1. Hart for 3. Rebound, Towns. Knocked away, another block. 4 for Cornette. Brown, Pritchard, 3. And the ball is gobbled up. Towns the ball off to Bridges. Knicks the other way. We were tied at 59 at halftime.
Your Cornette, you can come double off of Hart.
Shot clock is down to 7. It's Brunson against Pritchard. Shot clock at 2. Doubled by Cornette. Brunson rattles it in. Stopping an 11-0 New York deficit with Boston on a nice run. And Brunson stops it right there. Celtics have gone 11-zip. Brown.
He's only 7 of 15 and 15 points here, partner, during these playoffs. He's already up to 9 free throws for Derek White. Continue to miss free throws. 14 of 22 from the line.
5.5 to go in the third. Shot clock down to 9. Brunson wheels in on Pritchard. Outside Bridges, 3. Cornette the rebound. Pritchard will take it. He's got 9. Brown. Screened by Cornette. Opens the door. Working in. Out to Hauser. Hauser 3. Hart the close. Count it! By at least 14 points in all 5 games of this series. Boston is at 9 of the last 12 threes. This is their biggest lead of the game. An elimination game. Brunson driving in on White. Another rejection. Cornette's got 5. Hauser. White. 3. No. Rebound. Pritchard. Back to White. Over Brunson. 3.
Don't settle. Especially you have all this time for bonus. Dribble penetration. You might pick up a cheap foul.
Bridges with it. He'll work. He'll shoot over Cornette and get it to go. And a much-needed 2 for the Knicks. Approaching 4 to go. Here comes Holiday. Hauser. Holiday. What a 1-2 punch on that particular goal in game 1. It's Anunoby. Driving on Hauser. He'll twirl. He'll get his miss. Resetting 3. Bridges, no. Rebound Cornette.
6 rebounds now for Cornette to go along with those 5 blocks.
It's Pritchard. It's a 3. Rebound Anunoby. Cornette hits the net. Knicks on the move. Hart with the ball. Pritchard in the way. On the fly. Anunoby and into for the Knicks. Had a journey to a couple teams. G League time. And has found his footing and traction with the Celtics inside Holiday. Robinson was there. Hauser 3. Rebound Robinson. New York has won all 4 fourth quarters in this series. Can they do it again in this elimination game of the defending champs? Brunson is in with 5 fouls. Bridges at the line. Can't hit it. It's picked up by Horford.
This has been the downfall for Boston in this series, this fourth quarter, especially in games 1 and 2.
Pritchard trying to gouge the lane. Horford three. The threes are falling.
The dribble penetration of Pritchard collapsed the defense. Robinson had to come help. Horford wide open.
It's Bridges trying to get it inside to Robinson, deflected by the Boston defense. Holiday three. Rebound Horford. Perry shoots in to put it down. Brunson the other way. Full head of steam. And fouled as ends of any playoff series in NBA history, passing the great. The 60th career playoff game. Leads the NBA in fourth quarter scoring in these playoffs, goes 1 and 2.
And rewriting all the Knicks playoff records in such a short amount of time.
Holiday free from three.
Miscommunication between Towns and Brunson on that brush screen up top.
The Knicks with it. Boston is 45% shooting three-point shots tonight. 18 of 40. Resembling their game 3 when they went 20 of 40. Dancing McBride three. It's a 2. As he had a foot on the line, Pritchard's got the ball. Hauser on the wing.
You hear yourself in this building. No communication. Wide open three for Drew.
There's a burst by Holiday into the paint. Knocked away by Towns. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Racing the other way. Bridges got it from McBride in the corner. Brunson. Horford comes out on him. 6 of his 39. Tougher game tonight. Closeout game. You figured it would be. Robinson will get it on the alley-oop try. Bridges back to him on the wing and the maneuver for 2. Towns grabs it and puts it up and down for the Knicks.
Again, Robinson on the offensive glass, Towns on the offensive glass.
Inside, White knocked away inside by Bridges. It's Brunson.
Great block there by Bridges.
Full steam ahead. And we know this. With the first free throw coming up, we know the inaugural FIFA Club World Cup begins June 14th on.
Also, too, that foul that was on Horford, that sends him to the bench with those 5 fouls. Remember how great he started this fourth quarter with.
Pritchard dances and puts up a long three.
And Brunson can't, anytime he's going to go up for a shot, Brunson really just has to get out the way.
Pritchard has hit 4 threes tonight. #1 three-point shooter off the bench in the league in the regular season. Bridges, Towns, going inside. Tip-in try Robinson. Holiday is in there. Pickpocketed inside by Brunson.
Third quarter, now 8 and change.
He's got the most 35-point playoff games the past 3 years in the NBA. And tonight, he's got 20. Had 39 in game 4. McBride is on White with pesky defense. White doesn't blink an eye. Good feed, the cut, Pritchard. What a pass. What?
Offensively, beautiful back cut there by Pritchard.
The Knicks have 3 chances to beat Boston to advance. Tonight is the first opportunity. McBride, 3, no. Short, Cornette grabs it.
I think White got a piece of that.
Holiday takes it and swings it over to Brown. Robinson meets him. Driving Brown, cutting is Holiday. Fever of Indiana.
Fans, your fan base, he's like, look, but he wanted people to know this injury will not define me, and I can't wait to be back in Celtic green to show you why. So you kind of see his mindset already.
And if Minnesota would win, they'd be in the Western Conference Finals for the 2nd consecutive season. Shot clock at 4. Brown making a move. McBride is there.
By Jaylen Brown tonight. Very decisive in his offensive attack mode.
They needed a big game from him, and he got it. Here's Anunoby, and Brown from behind almost jarred it free. Hart rejected. Cornette.
Gotta go to Luke Cornette. He's been that third entity.
McBride, White defends. May have gotten a hand on it by 16 or more. The last game, they went to overtime, and that gave a blueprint for the Knicks. But tonight, Boston, without their star, really showing up. Cornet!
Bounds, 7 block shots.
Long strides. Towns will take it in. Cornet has been phenomenal. And again, in game 4, didn't score, played 8 minutes, the fewest minutes played in these playoffs. And tonight comes up on both ends of the floor in a big way, especially on defense. Brown, 3. Rebound by Hart. Here comes Josh Hart. That eye looks like it's closing a bit. Towns inside, gets it. Early game. They close the wound. He has not missed much time in this one at all. Brown puts on the brakes. Pritchard, 3, hits it.
Off career high.
Brunson is fouled out. Towns with the ball. The mismatch on Holiday. Oh, steamrolls him.
Jalen Brunson foul, which would have been his 6th. Remember, that was in
The Knicks tonight overall have shot 34%.
More importantly, 20 of 43 from downtown, 46%. Remember, their lone win in this series, they were 20 of 40 in the Garden in game 3.
You knew the emotion would be high in the absence of Tatum. Brown epitomizing it. Stutter step in the 2-point shot.
Celtics in double figures. Horford or net. 10 points.
Towns driving and met by 2. Now barring an incredible comeback without the help of Brunson, who's fouled out of the game. We've got a game 6 at the Garden coming up. Pritchard got the screen and he's open. Anunoby's got the ball. Anunoby has got 5. He has not scored in the second half. They go inside as he not put enough emphasis. Thursday at 9 exclusively on Max. Towns on the, and it appears as that the 5-game road playoff winning streak of the Knicks will come to a close. Brown, what a pass to White.
Brown has been absolute.
That was his 11th assist. Hart, he's open from 3.
His 5th made 3 of the evening. Hart with 24.
And the Indiana Pacers are lurking and watching and resting. Holiday is open, his triple is away, and drills it home. And the 24-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Under 3 to go. Anunoby at the other end. That 3 won't go. Pritchard will corral it. And the crowd senses it. And Boston has won to play another day, facing elimination. Foul on Hart. We have 5 new players on the floor for Boston, including the guy with the ball, J.D. Davison, who makes a fake and kicks in the corner to Jordan Walsh. And the rebound by the Knicks, as Precious Achiuwa is in the game. They've also got Tyler Kolek, Kata, Craig Shireman, and
Right, and here's the big question. Very good all year, going into other people's building and performing well.
Kata played 62 games in the regular season. Walsh played over 50. Craig picked up in February. Kata with the rebound. As it's about, his 7 blocks are the 3rd most ever in NBA history by a bench player in a playoff game. That's pretty cool. Shaman. Nice drive inside, and Dadier will get it to go. He is one of 4 French players drafted in the draft of last year and had the least amount of minutes played of any first rounder from last year. Shireman, no. Craig, the rebound. And we're headed back to the Garden for a game 6, and the Knicks will get a second try to close out this series. Davis off. Boston, by the way, without their VP.
Tonight, 0 of 3, 1 point. Didn't even play in the second half. Do you start Cornette and bring Porzingis off the bench? Because you can't get out the gate slow in the Garden.
Davison will take it and feed to Keita. And again, we don't know why Porzingis did not play in the second half. He started, and Porzingis tonight played just 12 minutes. That was it.
But he hasn't given them anything all series long.
Well, he's battling that virus for the last couple months, and it's been debilitating. He's out of gas, has no energy, and maybe that was part of the reason tonight. And he's just not playing well. Gyrating. Deuce McBride. Celtics tonight. The Celtics win it by 25. And remain.